Hello everyone, welcome to today's yoga session. Today we are going to do Warrior 2 based yogas and then Prasarita Padottanasana and then Uttanasana and then Adhomukha svanasana and then followed by that we will do Salamba sarvangasana and Viparita Karani and Halasana. And then we will also do Viparita Dandasana and Ustrasana, which is a reverse bend. And then followed by that we will do Paschimottanasana and then Janu Sirsasana and then Urdhvamukha Janu Sirsasana and then Supta Baddhakonasana and Supta Virasana. After all these things, then we will do Viloma, Pranayama and then followed by that meditation. Again, if this is your first time, I would strongly encourage you to watch before you begin my video. If not, let's get started. Let's chant Om. Alright, let's start with our warm-ups. Hands to the sky, back bend, come back straight, shift to the right, come back straight, shift to the left, come back straight, forward pull, turn to the right, come back straight, turn to the left, come back straight, gap lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Next one, Dandasana, Gomikasana, hands to the sky, back bend, come back straight, fold your right hand and touch your spine and bring your left hand to the back. If you made a hook, pull it, push your chest, stiffen up your legs and release it. Bring your left hand up and right hand up. Now fold your left hand and touch your back and then bring your right hand to the back. Alright, push your chest, stiffen up your legs. Release it. Bring your right hand up and left hand up. Forward pull. Gap lift. Forward Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright. Next one. Let's keep your hands at the hip. And then rotate your head. Right shoulder, right ear should touch right shoulder. And then take it back. And when you bring it, left ear should touch left shoulder. And then chin should touch your chest. And then bring it back. So do it 3 times and then do it opposite side 3 times. And then half breathe in, half breathe out. Let's do it. Alright, once you're done, keep your right leg in the front, left leg in the back. Push your chest. Bring right hand in the front and then left hand in the back. And then look at somewhere stationary and then rotate your hands from front to back. Three times. And then back to front and the opposite side 3 times. Alright. Next, let's switch legs. Left leg in the front, right leg in the back. Same way, let's rotate one direction 3 times. Look at somewhere stationary so that the hip doesn't move, only the shoulder. Also, try to be stationary, only the hand should. And then opposite side, 3 times. Alright, once you're done, let's keep your hands at the hip. Let's rotate your hip clockwise 3 times and anti-clockwise 3 times. Alright, once you're done, let's place your palm on the kneecap and then again rotate your knees clockwise 3 times and anti-clockwise 3 times. Alright. Then again place your hands at the hip, lift in both the feet, lift all the toes and then start with right pinky toes and then go one toe at a time, place it to the ground, go all the way up to the left pinky toe and then again lift everything and then start placing from left to right. So that's one cycle, so let's do 3 cycles. Yeah. So first lift everything. Try to place one toes at a time to the ground. And yeah, I know sometimes it will all come together, that's okay. Yeah, do it 2 more cycles, same way. Lift everything and then place. Alright. Next one. Raise your heels and then bring your hands parallel to the ground. Come halfway through like a chair pose, but make sure your knee is not crossing your toes. So push your butt back and then bring your hands parallel to the shoulder height from the ground, parallel to the ground. And bring it up. Drop your hands, drop your heels. Next one. Again, lift your heels and bring your hands parallel to the ground, and then slowly sit on your heel, but keep the knee same distance all the way through, and then bring both the hands to the heart. Once you bring it, rotate your wrist until both the pinky fingers touch your tummy, and then rotate the other direction where all your fingers point at your tummy. So this is one cycle. Let's do it 2 more cycles. So rotate your wrist again. Once you're done, bring your hands parallel to the ground, slowly get up, keep the knees same distance, and drop your hands, drop your heels. Alright, next one, let's do our Surya Namaskar. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, left leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Next one, on the other leg, hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, right leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Second set, a little bit faster. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, left leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. On the other side, hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, right leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Third set, a little bit faster. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, left leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa, forward pull, cap lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. On the other side, hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, right leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa, forward pull, cap lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright, so the first one is warrior 2. Alright, let's get transition. We don't need the block, yeah. Hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, plank, down dog, and then bring your right leg to the front. Yeah. And then hands to the sky, warrior 1. And warrior 2. Now fold your right elbow, right hand, and place your right elbow on the right knee, and then bring your left hand touching your left ear to the front, and then turn your head, look at the sky above your left shoulder. Alright, come back to warrior 2 and warrior 1. Hands to the ground, plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright. So now we will do the same thing on the left side. Alright, let's get transition. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Plank. Down dog. And then bring your left leg to the front between the hands. Bring it until left knee down is perpendicular from the ground. Alright, warrior 1 and warrior 2. Now fold your left hand, place your left elbow on the right left thigh, And then bring your right hand, touching your right ear to the front. And then turn your head, look at the sky above, right shoulder. Alright, come back to warrior 2. And warrior 1. Hands to the ground, plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright. Next one, we need the block. So let's keep it on the left side. And then we'll adjust it later. After coming to warrior 2, we need to keep the rest of our palms. So let's do it. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Plank. Down dog. And then bring your right leg to the front between the hands. Alright. Hands to the sky, warrior 1. And warrior 2. Now straighten up your right knee. And then turn both the feet to the left side. And then bring your hands to the hip. Bend your body. And then grab the block and place your palms on the block. Yeah, both the palms. Your back should be parallel to the ground. Alright. So now you placed it to the and then now you're gonna go to the right side of your, bend your right knee and sit on your right heel, and then left toes should be pointing to the sky. So basically the leg should be stretched, the left leg. Alright. Now you're going to get up and then again place both the palms on the block and then keep both the knees stretched. Alright. And then come back to the left side. That is, place your butt on the left heel and then right toes should point to the sky. Alright. So now again you're going to get up, stretch both the knees and then place your palm on the block and then bring both the hands to the hip and then straighten up your back. And then stretch your hand front and the back. Turn your right feet to the front and then bend your right knee, warrior 2 and warrior 1. Hands to the ground, plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright. Next to the same thing, we are going to do it on the other side. So keep the block on the right side. and then we'll adjust it later. Alright, let's get transition. Hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, plank, and go to down dog. And then bring your left leg between to the front, between the hands. Alright. Once you have it, warrior 1 and warrior 2. Straighten up your left knee. Turn both the feet to the right side. And then bring your hands to the hip, and then bend your body and bring it parallel to the ground, and then grab the block and place both the palms on the block. Alright, don't stretch your feet, then it will be difficult to sit on one side. So now both the knees are stretched, not the feet. Alright, now bend your right knee and sit on the right heel, and then left toes are pointing to the sky. Alright, now let's get up and come back to the center. Both the knees are stretched and your back is parallel to the ground. Again, now shift to the left side. Alright. Alright, we're going to get up and come back to the center. Alright, both the knees are stretched and the back is parallel to the ground. Bring the hands to the hip and then straighten up your back. Now stretch your hands front and back, and then turn your left feet to the front. Bend your left knee, warrior 2 and warrior 1. Hands to the ground, plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright. Next one, almost similar what we did, but instead of keeping both the palms on the block, we are going to keep our top of our head on the block. Prasarita Padottanasana. Alright, let's do it. Let's keep the block on the left side. And then let's get transition. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Plank. Down dog. And then bring your right leg to the front. Hands to the sky. Warrior 1 and warrior 2. Now straighten up your right knee. Turn your right feet, both the feet to the left side. Stretch your feet further if you need to. Yeah. And then bring both hands to the hip. Bring your hands to the ground. First, both the palms are on the ground, and then grab the block and keep it at the center. Alright, so now without bending your knees, you're going to bend only your elbow, place your top of your head on the block. Alright, lift your head. Slowly crawl your hands back and then bring it to the hip and then straighten up your back. If you stretch your feet, bring it closer. Turn your right feet to the front. Stretch your hands. Bend your right knee, warrior two. And warrior one. Hands to the ground. Plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright. So next one, the same thing on the other side. So keep the block on the right side. And then let's get transitioned. Alright. Let's do it. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Plank. Down dog. And then bring your left leg to the front. Alright. Hands to the sky, warrior one. And warrior two. Now straighten up your left knee. Turn both the feet to the right side. And then stretch your feet. Or widen up your feet if you need to, and then bring both the hands to the hip and then bend at the hip, come forward and place both hands on the ground. Alright, once you have it, and then bring the block, keep it in between the hands or palms, and then place your top of your head on the block. Keep the knee stretched, but your elbow is bent, both elbows. Alright, lift your head and then slowly crawl your hands and take it to the hip and then straighten up your back. Alright, if you stretch your feet, bring it closer and stretch your hands front and the back and then turn your left feet to the front, bend your left knee, warrior two and warrior one, hands to the ground, plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift. forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright, we are done with the core poses. Next one, we are going to do Uttanasana. So, let's keep the blanket in the front. And we are going to keep the block on top of it. Alright. And then let's get transitioned. Alright, let's do it. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Alright, now place your top of your head on the block. If you need to hold your block, hold it. And then keep both the hands on the side. So now the hand is stretched and the knee is bent. Try to straighten up your knees as much as possible. Push your head against the block. Alright, lift your head, come back to normal, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright. Now, we are going to do Adhomukha svanasana. So we are going to place our forehead on the block and then stretch both the hands on the side like after coming to down dog. So let's keep it, we'll do step by step. Hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, and then plank, go to down dog, normal down dog first, and then once you have it, place your forehead on the block and then stretch both the hands on the side and then crawl your feet towards your head. Basically that should push your butt to the sky, and then both the feet should should touch the ground, flat on the ground, but do it as much as possible. Alright, come back to normal down dog and forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright. Alright, next one we are going to do Salamba, sarvangasana, Viparita, Karani and Halasana, all in threes together. I mean one by one, of course. So let's lay down on the mat. Place your back flat on the mat. And then keep your legs folded, knees facing the sky. Both the hands are on the side of the hip. Both hands stretched on the side of the hip and palm facing down. Once you are ready, push with your palm, lift your butt, and then keep your legs straighten, and then hold your hip, and then bring your legs perpendicular from the ground. Alright, once you bring it, push your hip a little bit further, a couple of more inches up by holding your side of the chest. Alright, fold your knees, take the weight off and have a grip on your hip and slowly place it down. Alright. So next one is Viparita Karani. So again place the block under the butt. Alright, not on the spine or edge of the spine. And then both the legs are folded, knees are facing the sky, both the hands are stretched, palms are facing down. So now stretch your leg and bring it up vertical. From hip down, it should be perpendicular from the ground. Alright, fold your knees, take the weight off, touch down with the feet, remove the block. Next one, Halasana. So again, place your back flat on the ground. Both the legs are folded, knees are facing the sky. Both the hands are stretched on the side of the hip, palm facing down. So now, push with your palm, lift your butt, and then touch with your big toe, the sofa or chair behind your head, and then bring one hand at a time, fold it above the head. Now straighten up your knees. Alright, stretch one hand at a time and slowly bring your leg down. Alright, next one we'll do Viparita Dandasana. So we can do it either with a chair or sofa or bench, cross section of the bench, or on the mat. Today I'm going to do it on the mat. So let's do it. Alright, I'm going to do it on the mat. I'm going to give instruction on the mat. Alright, so your back is flat on the ground, both the legs are folded, knees are facing up, and both the hands are stretched, palm is facing down. When you are ready, push with your palm, lift your hip first, and then bring both the hands interlocked, keep it above the head, and then press with the back of the head, lift your shoulder, and then bring one hand at a time behind the head. Again, keep it interlocked, and then push until top of your head is touching the ground completely. Now crawl your feet further away from your body, and then straighten up your knees. There you go. Alright, slowly straighten up your neck, and that's it. Okay. Alright. Next one is Ustrasana, reverse bend. So we are going to stand on our knees. Alright, once you are ready, swing your right hand, touch your right ear and take it to the right heel first, and then same thing, left hand, swing your left hand, touch your left ear, take it to the back, feel your heel first. Once you are ready, like a back bend, bend your neck, push your chest forward. Alright, come back, one hand at a time, and that's it. Next one, Paschimottanasana. So I'm going to do it, I'm going to bring the chair, I'll keep it on the chair. Alright, So we need the, so stretch both the legs under the chair and then grab the pillow or the blanket, the folded blanket, keep it on your thigh and then keep the block on the thigh, on the blanket. So now you're going to fold, stretch your hand and then bring your forehead and touch the block. Alright, let's do it. If your knee is getting lifted, push it down. Alright, come back. Now, Janu Sirsasana, which is fold one of the leg and then let the feet touch the thigh and then keep the blanket and the pillow, pillow and the block on the other leg which is stretched. Again do the same thing. Bring your forehead and rest it on the block and stretch your hand on the bench. Both the knees should be to the ground. Alright, come back. Now we switch legs. So stretch your, I'm stretching my right leg and folding my left leg. The left feet is touching the right thigh. Yeah. And when you're ready, again do the same. Rest your forehead on the block, stretch your hand and push both the knee down. Alright, come back. Okay. Next one. Urdhvamukha, Janu, Sirsasana. Alright. So we don't need that. Alright. So stretch your leg and grab the strap. So with the strap, make a loop and then put it on your one feet and grab it. Fold the other leg. The left, now I have the right leg stretched and the left feet is touching the right thigh. Both the knees are on the ground. And then grab, raise your chest, keep your back straight, neck straight and hold it. Alright, release it. And then switch legs. Alright. So once you are ready, again, grab it. Pull your feet. Pull the strap. And then raise your chest. Both the shoulder should be in same line, that is left shoulder will come front and then right shoulder will get pushed. Try to bring both the shoulder in the center, in line. Alright, release it. Next one, Supta Baddhakonasana and Virasana. So let's do first Supta Baddhakonasana. So we are going to set up our block and the blanket. Let's get that set up on the mat. Alright, we set up the blanket for the shoulder and the block for the head. So let's stand, let's sit and then bring both the feet together, facing each other. And then once you are ready, place your elbow down and place your back on the blanket. So if your lower part of the hip is on the blanket, push it down. That is, the hip should be on the completely on the ground, only the shoulder blades on the blanket, and then under the head the block should be there. Yeah, and then try to bring feet a little bit closer, and then try to bring this knee closer to the ground. Yeah, as much as possible, and then both the hands can be stretched on the side of the hip, palm facing down. Do it as much as possible. Alright, come back. Let's stand on our knees. We'll do Supta, Virasana. Alright. So, place your so you are standing on your knees. So once you are ready, make sure your knees are shoulder width, and then sit on the mat, between the feet on the mat. Alright. So your butt is directly under the mat. Now insert both the hands at the ankle, and then place your elbow, touch the ground with your elbow first, and then pivot using your elbow, place your back on the mat. Alright. And then stretch your hands. Alright. Insert your hands at the elbow angle and press with your elbow, lift your body and come back. Alright, so now we are going to do Ujjayi Pranayama, and then after that we will also go into meditation, right? So first let's place our back on the mat, but the shoulder blades are on the pillow, and your the block is under the head. Both the hands are stretched, and then both the heels are touching each other, and then both the pinky toes are on the side. Hands are stretched 45 degrees from your shoulder, and then palm facing up. So we are going to do Viloma Pranayama, which is you inhale in one stretch, fill your lungs, and then exhale slowly. We should do it, you should release your air slowly and then empty your lungs. So that's one cycle. Like that we are going to do 5 cycles. And then other 5 cycles are inhale slowly and then exhale in one stretch. So this is what we are going to do, 5 cycles of each, inhale, and 5 cycles of exhale, total 10 cycles. Let's do it. Between the cycles, come to normal breathing and then do it. Alright, once here, okay, let's do this one first. Alright. Alright, once you are done, let's go to meditation. Same position. All you need to do is control your inhale and exhale both. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out, focus in one place, and then let's do. Alright, let's come out of it. Let's turn to the right side. So fold your right leg, turn to the right side first. And then slowly get up and then sit cross-legged. Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath. And then let's chant Om. Rub your palm. Rub it on your face and eyes. That's it.